welcome back, friends. So I just did some mining and I got this: a bunch of iron, a bunch of gold, redstone, lapis, blah blah blah, and 15 diamond ore. And I didn't get this mining, but I just bought some cocoa beans. I am so excited. And I added two things here. We have a parkour or maze by Ride the Nerd, and we have a roller coaster by, I typed that wrong, it's supposed to be Jesse Adelman. English, it's my first language, I swear. Here's the situation report with, I was watching, I think it was Sean's video, I forget. Anyway, him and someone else, they were in a call, and they were super excited because it was thundering and lightning, and they're going to go hunt creepers, and they couldn't, because somebody, it was AJ at the time, he turned this off, which is not his fault. I put it there. You know, this clears the weather. Well, I'm going to remove that. No longer can you now clear it. If you guys want it to stop raining, well, then you'll have to sleep or something. Hold on. Administrative work. I'm copying this like that. Okay. Now we can get rid of that. Go back into game mode 0. And we'll put the fancy flower pot back on the desk. Cool. Alright. Next up, I had something to do, but I totally forget what it is. So I'm going to go and I'm going to convert the... Oh, another thing. I'm going to mention this, but it might be gone by the time you guys see this. Is this beacon here? I'm selling it for 48 diamonds. This beacon for sale, 48 diamonds. But I already have a buyer lined up, so we'll see if he comes through with that or not. We shall see. I'm now going to go empty out my ender chest, and I'm going to use my, not that one, this one, some fortune on all that stuff, and we'll see what level we get, and we'll see how much stuff we collected. I'm back from whatever the last clip was, and I just spent some time in my gold farm, and this is how much gold I got. 7 blocks, and, well, actually, probably some more ingots. So probably go 8 blocks, so that's pretty sweet. But also, I enchanted a few things, books. I've got a few aqua affinities, sharpness, power 4 aqua affinity, a couple feather fallings, protection 3, sharpness 3. So lots of really, really good stuff. I'm quite happy about that. Super happy, actually. And we got 4 gas tiers. Cool beans. So I am now going to gather up some iron, if I have any left. Yep. And we're going to go to the sheep farm. We are going to gather some brown wool. I also need to do a few things. Actually, I think I have an ender chest there, but just in case, I'm going to take it with me. And we're going to need a bunch of wood. Well, I might as well take 2 stacks just in case. So, let's go. Here we are, sheep farm, looking pretty sweet. Now it's time to modify it. Modify it in a good way. So this is the before, random sheep everywhere, crazy landscaping. Now let's check out the after. Alright, friendos, we're back at home. There's a lightning storm, and there is a charged creeper right there. So, and he's close enough to that creeper that I sort of want a creeper skull. Alright, so we get them together like that. Nice. I think something happened. Did we get anything? Oh, this is too dangerous. See, oh my god. See, when I was doing tests, this guy has like knockback or something. He's destroying me. Get out. When I was doing tests, I'd throw a whole bunch of zombies or something into a pit and then light off a charged creeper, and I'd only get like 1 skull. So, so I thought, you know, if I do it against just 1 creeper, then maybe I'll get the creeper skull. But it looks like that's a no-go. Yeah, that's a lot of arrows. Anyway, here I am, back at home. I needed to get some dyes. This weather is ridiculously loud. Let me just pause that for a second. Weather shush. Because I'm going to build something. We're going to put some efficiency books together, like that, and put an unbreaking on it, like that. And then we're going to rename this pick. I just had a fancy name for it. We'll just call it Usurper's Bone Pick. Why not? So we'll do that. And then we'll put this on it. There we go. So I'm hoping that this won't be so expensive to repair. I'm thinking a lot of it has to do with like my super expensive stuff, like my boots, which I can't repair. I think it's because it's a combination of a bunch of things. So I'm going to try that out and see what happens. So I'm going to pick up my dye, head back to the wool shop, wool area. Also, all those diamonds I got, 15 diamonds, blocks turned into 34 diamonds. Cool. Now I'll just see if I can see any more charged creepers and fight it out. Alright, plenty of work done. If you remember, there's a bunch of cows here. Well, they are no longer here because I made room for the vast amount of sheep. So this is my giant sheep farm, all color coordinated and everything. I want to get up there to get a nice aerial view. Look at it. Look at it. Isn't it awesome? It's fancy. Just fancy-tastic. So I got my brown wool over there. I've bred some of those guys. And I put the tricky carpet over fence so that keeps these guys in, but I can get in and out. It is awesome. And also I killed a bunch of sheep. So I'm going to like breed ones that I need more of. Like whatever's selling in the shop, I will breed more of those and go from there. Like the black ones. I think people need a lot of black wool. So I will definitely breed these guys up. Because right now there's 10 of everything. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And we're here at spawn. I don't know what I do between clips. So whatever. So I'm going to build a building. Spawn's getting a little busy, but the thing is, we got like empty spots in here. And you can't really build a building because it just blocks out everything behind it. So I'm going to build, just like I did this, I'm going to build an underground building. It's going to be similar to this one, but because I use books in that one, I can't use books in this one. So I blocked it off. It's 16 by 16, so I'm going to dig this all out, and then we're going to do some pixel art. I don't know, I'm a huge fan of pixel art for some reason, so I'm going to do that, and you guys can see what it is. It is on my list of things to do, so let's do it. Yesterday, or maybe earlier in this video, I put on my beacon. Well, it's sold. And it was bought by Domo. So thank you very much, Domo. And earlier in the day, Carson was online, and he's like, I'm thinking about buying your beacon. And I guess he was too slow, so Domo bought it. Anyway, I was digging out my chunk here, and I'm like, you know what? You know something we haven't used in a long while? Is TNT. So this is what I got here, and this is what I did. It is TNT tunneled it. So let's see what this looks like. You guys ready for this madness? Explosion time. Come on, get up there. We want to see it explode. Well, that was a little uneventful, but it all works out good. Because the good thing is, above it, like most of the dirt's very easy to explodify. So, it does good. Good for clearing. And I don't need this thing too deep, so this might actually just be perfect. Just do that. Blammo, blammo. Excellent. Alright. Cleanup time, and then pixel art time. As you can see, it's a book, question mark. It is a book. I mean, it's whatever. It's a book. It's just really hard to see from this terrible angle. Maybe I'll build like an observation post somewhere. But anyway, it's a book. Now in here I have a giant room dug out, and what I'm thinking is I'm going to build the, again, pixel art, the representation of a bookshelf. So that's what I'm going to do. I have it like opened up on my other screen here, and I'm thinking that this is going to be it. Oops, that was too high, I believe. Actually, this whole thing is all wrong because there's supposed to be a floor in here. Good work, me, screwing stuff up. But I'm not going to bore you with this, and I don't think I'm going to time-lapse it either, but it will be done momentarily, and we can all rejoice in how awesome I am at building. Not. Actually, with something like this, you can't really go wrong, because you're just copying something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not being very I don't know. Is this creative? Like, I'm guessing it's creative, because no one else thought to do it. I don't know. Whatever. We will figure it out, and we'll see what it looks like. Let's do this. See? It does look like a book. I promised you. And actually, it looks pretty good when you're running from there to here at the weird low angle. It actually looks really good. Yeah, feather falling. So, I did the inside. You guys ready for this? You guys ready? So there's a ladder going in. I figured that would be the best part to do is a ladder. And again, if you ever cover over any holes, always put a torch underneath. Because zombie sounds are annoying. Alright, here it is. Ta-da! Doesn't it look fancy? Simple and fancy at the same time. So the signs here say, welcome to Usurper97's bookstore, custom books available upon request. And I decided to do it sort of simple, just put 4 chests, and then I put each book costs 2 iron, 4 iron, 6 iron, and then this is 1 diamond. So there's nothing in any of these yet, but that's the way it's going to work out. So I'll go and grab all my books and sort them out accordingly, because some are just junk, you know, if somebody wants one they can have it, but other ones are like, this is a good book, so better sell it for something good. That's what I say, something good. Okay, I need to clear up this inventory, and in the next episode I am going to take over this building. I'm going to modify it and change it and all that jazz. That's my plan. Sorry, mine. I know. I don't know. I mean, you know your situation, so I'm just going to take over that building. That's my plan. And as far as this building here, Mason's Dye Shop, Mason is no longer on the server. Maybe I should put like a out of order sign. And I just, whoops, don't back up too far. I'm thinking about just leaving the building there as is. You know, it's sort of like history. I don't want to really sell it to anybody or anything like that. It will just be there. Next up, I don't think I have anything else to say to anything about that. So I'm thinking that I'm going to end... No, hold on. I got one more thing to do. That one last thing was to build a building. So I've built a building in here in my soon-to-be town, and we're going to dedicate it to somebody. And we'll do it like this. Home of... And this episode's winner is... I guess not winner. Whatever. Randomly selected person is Vincent Lee. Long-time subscriber. Cool. Here's a scoop. What I do is I look at the video, where I look at the number of comments, and then I go to random number generator and randomize a random number and just count down from the top. And if it lands on somebody that I don't want to put on there for various reasons, I just do it again. Because in all honesty, this is a shout out to you, Genu. Your name was picked twice, 2 days in a row. Yesterday when I did it, yours came up first. I'm like, no, we're not going to put Genu on. Today, your name again. I don't understand it. So that's telling me that I need to put a sign right here that says, bedroom, design by Genu. Was it MKW, I think? Yeah. Alright, so there you go. You get a shout out too, Genu. You and Vincent. And eventually we'll get to the town hall ceiling thing that was built by Robert the Boss. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbyes.